All right, today we're jumping in and breaking down the absolute chaos that is Chaps, Dough, and a Mickey Mouse Brawl. It's this fantastic YouTube animation that shows you just how quickly one little word can spiral into an all-out war. So we start off in a really unexpected place. It's this surprisingly genuine, heartfelt moment where Officer Jefferson is comforting another character, Pridey. It creates this little bubble of calm and safety. But you just know that bubble is about to get popped hard.
So, Section 1, A Moment of Vulnerability, the calm before the lexical storm. And that title just says it all, doesn't it? This quiet scene is the perfect setup, a fantastic bit of misdirection for the absolute mayhem that is literally seconds away from kicking off.
And there it is. The piece is just shattered. Two characters, one of them named Doy, just burst in like, as Jefferson himself says, a couple of goddamn lunatics. The whole vibe instantly flips from serene to totally chaotic. Okay, Section 2, the word that started it. A single piece of British slang ignites a conflict. Now we're getting to the real heart of it, the comedic engine driving this whole story. And believe it or not, it all comes down to one single, completely misunderstood word. And there it is, the word that lights the fuse. Chaps. Seems innocent enough, right? Just a casual British way to say guys. But that one word is about to set off an explosive chain reaction. Doy's reaction is it's priceless. He doesn't just disagree with the word. He declares it's a complete fabrication. He acts like Jefferson just made it up on the spot. This isn't just an argument. It's a full-blown assault on the English language. And here's the best part, the absolute kicker. As this slide clearly shows, chaps is totally a real word. It's common British slang. Jefferson is 100% in the right here, but Doy is just having none of it. This is comedy gold, a conflict based on pure, uncut stubbornness. This right here perfectly captures the hilarious disconnect. You've got Jefferson's friendly greeting on one side, and on the other, Dory's interpretation that it's just made up, nonsensical garbage. I mean, they're on completely different planets, and you just know things are about to get messy. All right, Section 3. Vocabulary becomes violence. The argument escalates with an unexpected guest, and this is where things really fly off the handle. The debate over vocabulary is about to become a full contact sport with let's just say, a very special guest appearance. Jefferson tries to explain, he tries to be the voice of reason, but his frustration just boils over and he drops the doughy prick bomb. And that's it. The gloves are off. The speed of that escalation from a simple correction to a personal insult is just breathtaking. So what's Johnny's response? He calls for backup from Mickey Mouse. Yeah, you heard that right. Apparently, Mickey Mouse is now the final judge in all linguistic disputes. The absurdity just keeps getting dialed up to 11. And in comes Mickey, who, instead of helping, just pours gasoline on the fire with his classic, totally unhelpful commentary. Thanks for nothing, Mickey. His only purpose here is to show us just how incredibly ridiculous this whole situation has become. On to Section 4, an officer assaulted. From verbal sparring to a physical brawl. I mean, with things getting this heated, it was only a matter of time before words turned into fists. Apparently, that's the logical conclusion to any argument about British slang. Who knew? So let's break down this glorious four-step train wreck that is the climax of this whole thing. It starts with the verbal escalation, which leads to a full-on physical confrontation, followed by a dramatic arrest, and then a legal threat for the ages. Jefferson finally has enough. He brings the hammer down and officially arrests Doy for assaulting an officer in his own station. The party's over, pal. But Doy gets the last word in with this absolute gem of a threat. He's going to sue for defamation of my vocabulary. I mean, you just can't make this stuff up. It's the perfect, nonsensical cherry on top of this chaotic Sunday. So, Section 5, credits where credit is due, a look behind the animated chaos. You have to be wondering, who is the genius behind this masterpiece of mayhem? Well, the credits give us a little peek behind the curtain. Now get this, it's basically a one-man show. A single person, Nicky Verse, also known as Nicholas Wigley, wrote it, animated it, directed it, and even voiced Officer Jefferson. That is incredible. And of course, a huge shout out to Michael Kovach for his brilliant voice work as Dewey. And so, we're left with the million-dollar question, aren't we? Can you actually sue someone for defamation of vocabulary? It's a ridiculous, brilliant, and honestly a surprisingly deep question to ponder, and it perfectly captures the spirit of this animated gem.